It's time now for the Muletrain news program on this Wednesday, August the 27th, 2025, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Crispin Green, 87, of Muleshoe, passed away on Saturday, August the 16th, at his home here in Muleshoe. Memorial service was held Saturday, September the 13th, at the Trinity Center Church, with Radon Stanford officiating. Arrangements were held by the Ramage Funeral Directors in Olton. Crispin was born August 10th, 1938, in Clovis to Lusky and Ruby Smith Green. He married June Beth Thompson on March the 8th, 1975, in Littlefield, and together they shared over 49 years of marriage. He was a proud veteran as Crispin served in the United States Navy. He was a lifelong truck driver, with the last 28 years driving for Walmart. He was a longtime member of the VFW, the American Legion in Muleshoe, and a member of Trinity Church. Crispin enjoyed fishing and farming alongside his dad. In later years, Crispin spent time taking care of his mom and searching for material so she could piece together quilts. Also, one of his greatest joys was spending time with his great-grandson. Known for his honesty and truthfulness, he was a devoted husband, a loving son, loving dad, and loyal friend. He was preceded in death by his parents, his wife, June Green, his daughter, Lola Jones, his brother, Tommy Green, and sister, Bertha Stockman. Survivors include a son, Monty Jones, and wife, Cheryl of El Paso, two daughters, Dorena Proudfoot and husband Mike of Sweetwater, and Tammy Jones of Lubbock, one brother, Charles Green, and his wife, Gail of Midland, a sister, Noreen Pearson, and husband, J.C. of Muleshoe. He was blessed with 8 grandchildren, 16 great-grandchildren, and 17 great-great-grandchildren, and a host of nieces and nephews. In lieu of flowers, the family suggests memorials be made to the Muleshoe Senior Citizen Center or the charity of your choice. And please keep the family of Crispin Green, 87, of Muleshoe on your prayer list today. He died Saturday, August the 16th, and his funeral service will be held. I think I put that in the past tense when I first read it, but they will have the memorial services for him Saturday, September the 13th at 2 p.m. at the Trinity Church, with Radon Stanford officiating. Well, I can't believe it. We are on game week, the first game of the Muleshoe Mules Varsity 2025 football season, with our new head coach and athletic director, Bo Dickinson. We are excited to get it underway, but I still can't believe it's already here. This Friday night at 7 p.m., the Mules will take on the Brownfield Cubs at Benny Douglas Stadium, David Wood Field. It is the homecoming game, and they will have the Coronation at halftime of the game. And before the game, they will have an MHS pregame meal of loaded pulled pork, stuffed baked potatoes, toppings, salad, drink, and desserts for $10 from 4:30 until 6 at the MHS Commons area this Friday, August the 29th. Again, beginning at 4:30 p.m. at the MHS Commons cafeteria. You can dine in or carry out before the Muleshoe versus Brownfield football game. It's sponsored by the MHS junior class of 2027, and everyone is, of course, invited to come and eat with them at this pregame homecoming game that will be at the end of the year, the Thanksgiving game. But anyway, it starts at 4:30 at the MHS Commons area cafeteria this Friday, August the 29th. Now, before the game starts on Friday, On Thursday, JV will be at Brownfield. They kick off at 5 o'clock. Then Thursday evening, it says 7:30. There will be a MHS Bonfire at the Muleshoe Country Club, of course, at the end of the driving range. Then on Friday, they are having the homecoming pep rally in the MHS gym at 2:25 p.m. Of course, 4:30, we mentioned the pregame meal begins there at the Commons Area Cafeteria. Then at 7, the kickoff from Benny Douglas Football Stadium, the Muleshoe Mules versus Brownfield Cubs, and the coronation of the homecoming queen will be at halftime of that game. If you want to see all of the homecoming queen candidates, you can see our video as they introduce themselves to you on the front page of our website, MuleshoeTV.com. They are Chloe Azua, Adeline Blanco, Melody Gonzalez, Arcela Ortiz, Marley Ronquillo Lazos, and Jasmine Ramirez. And that's available on the front page of our website. Also, last Saturday evening, we filmed the Mule Mania kickoff event in its entirety, and they introduced every single Muleshoe High School varsity, JV, and freshman, 9th through 12th grade mule and lady mule athlete. They introduce all of the Mighty and marching band members, all the MHS cheerleaders, and then have a performance by the mini mule cheerleaders. The master of ceremonies at that program was DJ Double D Gonzalo Lozano, and the opening prayer was given by Dr. Stacy Connor. You can see that program in its entirety on the front page of our website to get you ready for this coming Friday night football. Now, we will be live streaming, but let me put a caveat in this. We'll do a weather forecast a little bit later in this Muletrain, and I believe, let me look at once again just to make sure I'm not incorrect on this. Friday night, we have an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, so we will see what happens. Of course, if it just rains and the game goes on, and it does a lot of raining, the crow's nest where I have most of my electronics up there, it pulls on the floor and you're standing in standing water, and there's just no way to live stream with that much equipment. I have 2 laptops, a video monitor, a video switching board, a video encoder board, and 2 cameras that are all plugged in up there. And if it pulls rain on the floor of the crow's nest, we will have to cut it, the live stream, and film what we can and put the rest of it up the next day. So be aware of that. But I will say this, the Weather Bureau out of Lubbock has gotten this whole rain situation this week wrong, as we had huge rain chances, 50, 60, 70% rain chances for most of this week. And so far, through Wednesday morning, none of that has come to fruition. It has been much cooler and cloudy outside, but no rain, as we have had nothing fall here in Muleshoe and most of the South Plains and Panhandle regions. But our live stream will begin. We're going to start it around 6 p.m., and we're going to show you the homecoming pep rally first, and then 6:50 our pregame with Elliot Davis, our voice of the Muleshoe Mules for this season. We're glad to have him back. And then we'll, of course, start with the kickoff, go through the halftime coronation of the homecoming queen until the final whistle there at Benny Douglas Football Stadium this coming Friday night. Brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, McDonald's Restaurants, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe ISD, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Edward Jones and Stephen DeMint. Also, Dell Oil Company, McCormick Seed, Leal's Tortilla Factory, and High Tech Automotive are all bringing you the live stream from this coming Friday night. So go out and support the Mules if you can. If you can't, you can enjoy our live stream as long as it does not pour rain Friday night. We will see. Of course, the game might get canceled or postponed if there's a lot of lightning as well, but we will just have to see. It seems like these storm systems that come through now with this colder weather here as we approach fall, seems like when it does rain, it just rains a lot. And we will see what happens Friday night. But we'll have our full weather forecast for you coming up in just a few minutes here on the Muletrain News. On the roster for this year, we have Mauro Hernandez. He's wearing number 1, a senior, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'8", 150 pounds. Noah Hernandez is wearing number 2. He's a junior, wide receiver, defensive back. He's 5'10", 150 pounds. Aiden Garcia wears number 3. He's a sophomore, wide receiver, defensive back. He's 5'9", 150 pounds. Eduardo Saenz wears number 4. He's a senior, running back, linebacker, 5'11", 175 pounds. Aiden Hinojosa wears number 5, a senior, wide receiver, defensive back. He's 5'8", 150 pounds. Johnny Hernandez wears number 6. He's a senior, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'7", 140 pounds. Blaine Klopka wears number 7. He's a senior, tight end, defensive lineman, 6'2", 230. Andrew Jaramillo wears number 9. He's a junior, wide receiver, linebacker, 5'10", 170 pounds. Josue Segala, the returning running back. He wears number 10, junior, running back, linebacker, 5'10", 170. Chris Tovar wears number 11. He's a junior, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'8", 140. Chris Tovar wears number 11, junior, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'8", 140. Luis Villas, 13. He's a senior, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'9", 175. Francisco Saraceres wears number 16. He's a senior, running back, linebacker, 5'8", 175. Nehemiah Sanchez wears number 17. He's a senior, running back, linebacker, 5'11", 165. Brayton Butler wears number 19. He's a senior. He'll be the quarterback and a defensive lineman. He's 6 foot and 215. Jaden Agundis wears number 20. He's a junior tight end linebacker, 5'9", 160 pounds. Davian Sital wears number 24 as a junior running back linebacker, 5'10", 160. Evan Jenkins is number 50, a junior offensive line linebacker. He's 5'10", 185. Alonzo Ramirez is 51. He's a senior offensive line, defensive line, 5'10", 205. Jesus Rodriguez is 52. He's a senior offensive line, defensive line, 5'9", 190. Josiah Mendez wears number 53. He's a senior, both offensive and defensive lines, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Dallas Barone wears 55, a junior, lineman on both sides, 5'10", 230. Tony Rodriguez wears number 60. He's a senior, a lineman on both sides, 6'3", 260. Jake Villanueva wears number 72. He's a senior, offensive line, defensive line, 6'1", 210. Daniel Mendoza is number 74, a senior, offensive and defensive line, 5'10", 215. Diego Molina wears number 70. He's a senior. He's a lineman, 5'10", 245. And that is the roster for your 2025 varsity Muleshoe Mules football team. Of course, the superintendent is brand new, Mr. Scott Bignell. The principal at high school is Cindy Basir. The athletic director, head football coach, is new as well, Bo Dickinson. His offensive coordinator is Aaron Witten. Defensive coordinator is Jay McCook. Assistant coaches are Stephen Butler, AJ Villanueva, Kyler Musgrave, Gabe Harris, Justin Reyna, Brody Sutterfield, Adrian Bustillos, Marcos Herrera, John Chavis, Ruben Tellis. The trainer is Stephen Seymour. Student trainers are Delfina Gomez, Alyssa Garcia, Alina Hancock, Gia Hernandez, Gracie Elazaris, Zalezi Perez, Abra Martinez, Kayla Contreras, Amy Martinez, Natalie Ortiz, Maddie Anzaldua, Camila Marroquin, Adelie Sanchez, Marianne Cisneros, Hadley Burris, Emma Daniel, Aislinn Marquise Arias are all of the student trainers. So good luck to the Mules this coming Friday night at 7 p.m. homecoming, and as they take on the Brownfield Cubs in the first game of the season. Well, we have lots of things other than the Mule Mania and the new or the homecoming queen candidates on the front page of our website for you to watch, including all three of the church funeral services that we did last week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Dr. Bruce Purdy, James Byers, and Jim Daniel. Also, the live stream from this past Sunday morning's First Baptist Church, and their message was A Cosmopolitan Prophet by Dr. Stacey Connor. At the first of the church service, though, Sunday, they dedicated the new Dickinson baby, our athletic director, and his wife. She's a math teacher at high school. Bo and Jessica Dickinson gave birth to Cooper Riley Dickinson July the 9th. He weighed 7 pounds, 6 ounces, and was 21 inches long. He has a older brother, Colton, and you can see them dedicate that new baby of the Dickinsons, and congratulations to them at the first of the First Baptist Church program. They also joined First Baptist Church, and we are so happy about that. And congratulations on Cooper Riley Dickinson. Well, time now for a message from our sponsor of our Muletrain news program for today, Leal's Mexican Restaurant, the original Leal's, right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard, where Victor, Debbie, Kika, all their wonderful employees welcome you and remind you they are open again now on Sundays, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the original Leal's. So make it your Sunday tradition. Returns. Go to church and then come and eat a fresh, wonderful Mexican dinner at Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard. Don't forget they have a full bar along with many mixed drinks, margaritas, along with many selections of beer now available at Leal's in Muleshoe. They have a happy hour every Saturday evening, along with live entertainment inside the restaurant. They recently had a car drive through the wall there on the southwest corner of the building and damaged the restroom area, but they are trying to get that up and running, and so please forgive them as they are mitigating the disturbance there at the restaurant and get those restrooms back up and running. But Leal's is open, 1010 West American Boulevard. You are welcome every Sunday. They are open again 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the Original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, 806-272-3294. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District is pleased to announce as they have hired a new clinical services personnel director. Liz Chavez, her smiling face, will be now a member of the team at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. She spent 20 years working in the pharmacy at United Supermarkets and is wonderful to work with. Again, Liz Chavez is the new clinical services personnel director at the hospital. Also available to see patients now is Dr. David Warner, MD. He has moved to Muleshoe last year from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and is practicing now at the medical clinic of Muleshoe, 701 South 1st Street. You can make an appointment with Dr. David Warner by calling 806-272-7544. Also new at the medical clinic is nurse practitioner Johnny Roberts, and I dealt with him a month ago or so, and he was wonderful to deal with. He is a new nurse practitioner at the medical clinic of Muleshoe, seeing patients 701 South 1st Street. Again, stop by, or you can call and make an appointment at 806-272-7544. for new nurse practitioner Johnny Roberts and Dr. David Warner at the Medical Clinic in Muleshoe, and Liz Chavez is the new Clinical Services Personnel Director at the hospital. Well, we videoed some of the Bailey County Electric Cooperative 2025 drive-through annual meeting yesterday, late afternoon into the evening, and it was very, very successful. Many people came through there, their members, and voted on the board of directors, got some nice little gifts, and then took home a very good meal. And it was a fun event and good to be at. But look for that coming up on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, as well, here in the very near future. Of course, all the things we put on our website go out on our social media platforms as well. On Facebook, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, and then our Twitter feed, our Blue Sky feed, and also on our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. It's time now for the weather forecast that I mentioned earlier. Well, it has turned much cooler and fall-like this week with overcast skies, and our highs only been in the around 88 one day and 89 so far this week. The other, our forecast says we'll get into the lower 90s today, but our rain chances that we had this weekend, looking at this week, have all been stripped out as we've gone along, or if they remained, they were 20 or 30%, and we did not get any rain here in Muleshoe at the National Weather Service station here in our backyard. But we still have some big rain chances coming up for this weekend, so we'll see how that pans out, and some rain chances heading into Monday, Labor Day, into next week. So we will see what happens. But sunny today for on Wednesday for Muleshoe, high near 91, south wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear, low around 64, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour tonight. Sunny tomorrow on Thursday, high near 94 degrees, southwest winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming north in the afternoon hours. Thursday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low around 62. East-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Then Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon hours after 1 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 88. East-northeast winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming a southeast in the afternoon. Then Friday night, showers and thunderstorms likely. Low around 60. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation Friday night is 80%. So if you're headed out to the game, make sure and bring a poncho or rain gear as well. So we'll see what happens there. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely again, mostly cloudy, low, high at 80. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain during the day on Saturday is 70%. Showers and thunderstorms likely Saturday night. Low around 59. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then our chance of rain Saturday night is 80%. Showers and thunderstorms likely Sunday during the day, mainly before 1 p.m., so in the morning hours mainly. Mostly cloudy, high near 76. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain Sunday morning is 70%. Then Sunday night, showers and thunderstorms likely as well, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy, low around 58. Chance of rain is 60%. Then on Labor Day, Monday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high near 76 degrees. So, boy, we're really going to get, as we get into this weekend, especially Saturday, high 80s, Sunday, high 76, Labor Day, Monday, high 76, and with big rain chances. Monday night, Labor Day night, 30% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, low around 57. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high near 81. So, boy, really fall-like weather, and we certainly hope it rains. But, boy, it would be nice if it didn't do it Friday night during the football game of Muleshoe versus Brownfield. But we will see what happens. We had a real similar-looking forecast for most of this week, Monday through Friday, and it just has not occurred yet. We've been cooler and overcast every day, but no rain. Well, on your prayer list today, remember Bill Crenshaw, also John Blackwell, Debbie Black, Joe Bledsoe, Janie Carpenter, Joseph Carpenter, Leela Copley, Dolores Harvey, Eddie Morris, Janice Snell, Bonnie Druseldorf, Cliff Black, Peggy Seagrose, Darlene Henry, Sandy and Dick Chitwood, Emily Bomer Towson, Louis Carlos Sines. Of course, we mentioned we did the annual meeting at Bailey County Electric yesterday evening, and Louis was out there volunteering, helping his fellow employees give out all the prizes and the ballots for the Bailey County Electric. He's not back at work, but he was out there Tuesday evening helping out. It was good to see him. Keep on your prayer list today all those grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including the family of Crispin Green, the family of Jim Daniel, the family of James Byers, the family of Dr. Bruce Purdy, the family of Kristen K. Fresquez, the family of Billy Ray Van Leer, the family of Troy Moore, the family of Patricia McClanahan, and the family of Manuel S. Ronquillo. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, along with all our older archived ones up to a decade old, free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The Mennonite Migration to Seminole. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCEC. COOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Right now, only Antarctica does not have Mennonite groups. Mennonite is not an ethnic group. It is a religion.
Mennonites are followers of Menno Simon, a former Catholic priest who left the church in the mid-1500s because he didn't believe in infant baptism. Tina Siemens of Seminole has written a book that tells the story of how 550 Mennonites got to Seminole from Mexico.
They bought as a group. Their delegates that they sent, often a church leader, would then gather all the money. That one person would go buy the whole block of land, and then they would divide that.
The group bought 18,000 acres of land around Seminole.
They didn't have the water rights for irrigation. The third year, they couldn't make the payment, and it was sold to the highest bidder on the courthouse steps.
That led to decades of not knowing if they were going to be deported. More than once, Border Patrol vans were lined up around the courthouse to deport them.
They were able to say, okay, we'll get another extension, but it was always, will we now be deported or will we be able to stay? And so it was that type of roller coaster for many years.
They kept getting extensions on their visas. Then several of their supporters got a bill passed in Congress allowing them green cards, making them permanent residents.
After 5 years of green card holders, October 31st of 1986, we became U.S. citizens. And the Seminole Auditorium was then made into the courtroom. The judge came here and administered the oath of citizenship. But it's those type of experiences that you just now look back upon and say, that's what made us strong. we persevered. We went through the hard times, and it taught us lessons, and it's just such a beautiful way of having been able to become American. I truly can say from the bottom of my heart, I am an American. I'm part of the fabric of having achieved the American dream.
Tina Simmons, author of the book Seminole, Some People Never Give Up. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.